Welcome to Live a Better Life Tarot channel. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Your donations are welcome and appreciated. If you're new to my channel, please watch the featured video. It should shed some light on the way I do my readings and my approach overall. The reading you're about to watch cannot and will not resonate with everybody. However, if it does, I hope it helps you live a better life one way or the other. Let's begin. Hi Aries, this is your monthly May tarot reading. Let's talk about your current job or your current business situation first. We've got the Two of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Fool. Well, I don't think I'm going to surprise you by saying that you're waiting to get back to work or waiting to get back to your business, right? With all the lockdown going on, you're waiting for it to be over. And the Two of Wands is all about looking into the future, thinking about something, making plans, right? The Three of Cups is in this case a reunification or a union. So you're waiting to get back to your co-workers, your colleagues, or your business partners. And the Fool is all about the new beginnings, right? So it all makes sense. Aries, if you're looking for a new job or if you're looking to start a new business adventure in May, this spread is for you. We've got the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Page of Cups, and we also have the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So it looks like you could be acting a little bit sneaky in May. We've got the Seven of Swords, which is a card of a deception or someone who is using dishonest methods. But I don't mean to judge you. Every once in a while, that's fine with me, because we gotta sell ourselves to the employers, right? So perhaps you, taking some extra steps to get this new job when you're applying. And with the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups. So you're being kind of emotional. You're being a little bit trying to grease the wheels maybe a little bit. And I think you will be kind of confused, or perhaps you'll have more than one option. And that still doesn't change the fact that you'll be not 100% honest about what you say on your resume or during your interview. And like I said, I'm not here to judge, and whatever makes you happy, as long as you can do your job right, or as long as you can, get the business going, right? But try not to be too untruthful. Oh, that's my advice for you. But in terms of finding a new job, yeah, looks like you'll be very active, and like I said, you'll be trying to implement different strategies to find a new job or start a new business adventure. Let's talk about your finances in May. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with a fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So the Queen of Wands in this case is most likely you, male or female, doesn't really matter. It's a fire sign. And you are dealing with an air sign, and you are stuck most likely in your own head about finances, right? Or perhaps you are in some way isolated, like most of us are right now, right? And if you are not dealing with an air sign, then you are assuming this energy of the Queen of Swords. And this is an energy of someone who's been there, who has done it, who's seen it all, who can smell bullshit from a mile away. So basically, when it comes in your finances in May, you're not taking prisoners, right? You're not falling for anything. You're shooting for the stars. You've got your sword, and you're ready to chop left and right to just get to what you need to get. And that's where you stand in your finances. Aries, if you're in an established love relationship such as marriage or a long-term partnership, this spread is for you. We've got Death, the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Queen of Wands. Wow. All I can say. Well, let's get to it. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or another fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Well, the very first thing I thought when I saw the spread is there's too many cooks in the kitchen. And the second thing I thought was that perhaps your ex is already in another relationship, in another committed relationship, and here you come and reclaim your ex, thus ending that relationship, and you get back together with your ex. I know it sounds kind of extreme, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. But we do have all the ingredients for that scenario. See, we've got Death and the Hierophant. If these are not Scorpio or Taurus you're dealing with, then some kind of a traditional, committed, or even a marriage relationship could be coming to an end. And we've got Judgment, which is all about reconciliation, right? It's all about something comes back from the past. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. That could be the other person, or this could be your ex, an earth sign, and there you are, the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Male or female doesn't really matter. Or you could be dealing with another fire sign. So no matter how this plays out, something is going to come to an end, something is going to transform, and some kind of a judgment call will have to be made. Perhaps a third-party situation will come to light, and it will be exposed, and then you will be moving on with somebody else. That's just another way I can interpret this, because see, we've got 3 people in the Judgment card. Not a lot of people notice that, but there is 3 people in there. So if you are, or the other person is in the third-party situation, that's going to be coming to an end, and something will come out of that. You could be either reconciling with one of the people who was in the third-party situation, or all of you will be on your separate merry ways. So take it as resonates. Leave me actually leave me a comment. I'm really curious about how this is going to play out. Aries, if you're on the quest for new love in May, this spread is for you. We've got the Star, then we also have the 4 of Cups clarified by the Fool. We have 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, and we've got 3 major arcana cards. So this is something definitely important. I think you already know this person, and in the past either you or they rejected an offer to get into a relationship. But there will be some kind of a change of heart in May, so there will be a new offer from the same person to start something, right? And perhaps they will sweeten the deal in one way or the other, but looks like this time around it will work, and the wheel will spin, and this cycle will finally start, and you guys will actually hit the ground running. And if it's not an Aquarius you're dealing with, then this relationship is a dream come true. Perhaps you didn't see the potential, or they didn't, right? And we have the 10 of Cups on the table as well. This is one of the happier cards when it comes to relationships. And the 4 of Cups is clarified by the Fool, and that's why I figured that there was a rejection in the past, but this time around it will be green lighted. So it looks very promising and actually loving. And the Wheel of Fortune is always a good sign in a reading, especially combined with the 10 of Cups and the Star. Looks very promising and loving, and actually with great potential. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, in May. And keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or 5 years ago. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this can play out in 2 different ways, but 2 very similar ways. It's either you are living the earth sign, or your ex is living the earth sign, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or this person, the Queen of Pentacles, is very nurturing, down to earth, but that didn't help the relationship, right? So your ex or you is living this person, male or female, doesn't matter, and they're going to take a little while to think about what they want to do next. They'll assess their next steps, look into the future, and then they'll eventually reach out to you, most likely with an apology. That's what the Page of Cups is all about. It's about apologies and emotional messages. It could be a text, it could be email, a phone call, or if they run into you somewhere, they'll start flirting with you, they'll start talking to you, apologizing to you. So if you are on the receiving end of this apology or this message, it'll be up to you whether you want to reconcile with this person or not. Let's talk about an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Aries, in May. We've got the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Magician. I think this is a very straightforward read. If somebody tries to lure you into doing something illegal, or if they try to get you into a third-party situation, or do something that's unorthodox, untraditional, or something of that sort, say no. Make sure to say no, because it will eventually lead to something very bad, very dangerous, or something very destructive. Here we've got the Four of Cups, which is a card of a rejection, the Seven of Swords, which is a card of a deception or something illegal, and the Six of Swords is moving away from something. This card is about avoiding something. And the Magician in this card, in this read, I think is the person who is trying to get you to do something for them, right? This is a trickster card in this particular spread. So as I was saying, the advice here is don't fall for any shady stuff. Don't say no to something that doesn't look right or straight illegal. Don't get yourself into trouble. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.